Hey, what's happening, everybody? Today we're installing SuperSprings load leveling springs on our 2021 Chevy Silverado. In the box you're going to get 2 SuperSpring load leveling springs, spring pads, and the hardware to install. Tools needed: 3/4 inch and 1/2 inch wrenches and sockets, or you can use an impact. First step, we're going to need to raise the truck off the ground. Lift wasn't feeling too well that day, so we had to resort to the trusty old car jack. And after you get your tire off the ground, go ahead and take that bad boy off there so you can get access to your factory leaf springs. Kenny was real happy about the mud all over the truck that day, but there was pretty much a monsoon outside, so you can just deal with it. Okay, back to the install. Anyway, let's go ahead and take your hardware out of the load leveling spring shackle. Take the bushing out as well. This is going to allow you to slide the load leveling spring around your factory leaf spring. Next step, we're going to place our spring pad on top of the factory spring plate. Simply sets on there like so, and then we're going to grab our SuperSpring load leveling spring and slide it into the wheel well. And once you get your load leveling spring centered for the most part, you can slide your brackets downward so they can slide around your factory leaf springs. And as you notice, you have 2 holes for adjustment here. Best thing you can do is ride around, test them out yourself, see what's best for you, your truck. And once you have it placed in, go ahead and pre-install your factory hardware. Bushing simply slides back in between the brackets, install your bolt and nut, and tighten down. The SuperSpring will slide around a bit until you get the preload back up on the suspension. And once you have it perfectly placed, go ahead and put the preload back on the suspension like we did and slide the tire back on. Slip that bad boy back on so you can actually drive down the road again. And jump on over to the other side. The other side installs the exact same way. Place your spring pad onto the factory spring plate, put the SuperSpring load leveling spring on top of the leaf springs, and make sure you get your hardware back into the same adjustment holes that you had on the other side. Once everything is where it needs to be, you can go ahead and fully tighten that down. Enjoy your new SuperSpring load leveling springs, guys. Thanks for stopping by. RHRSwag for the best truck accessories. Like, follow, subscribe, RHRSwag.